Tomorrow is the day when the 5.1 special program will go live, so in this video, let's discuss everything you can expect from the livestream. The first phase features Xilonen and Chiori, while the second phase includes Nahida and Hu Tao. If you're planning to pull on these banners, visit lootbar.gg where you can save up to 20% compared to in-game purchases. I will buy the 6,480 Genesis Crystals pack for $82, which costs $100 in the game. All I need to do is enter my UID and choose a server. Since every top-up goes through Genshin top-up channels, I received the double amount of Genesis Crystals for my first purchase and saved $18 on top of that. Lootbar has more than 4,000 5-star reviews. I used Lootbar to send dozens of welcomes from my giveaways, so I can personally recommend it. Use my link in the description to get an additional 5% discount. On the special program, 3 codes worth 300 Primogems will be given to all players, but they will only be valid for 16 hours. Make sure to redeem them as quickly as possible. I'll post all the redeem codes immediately on my community tab, so subscribe to the channel to avoid missing them. We'll also get a sneak peek at the new Archon Quest, where we will finally see Ororon. But what's even more interesting is that we will be able to play as Mavuika. However, you'll only be able to run around as her without using any skills or attacks. The Archon Quest is going to be very exciting as it will be related to the Abyss, so be sure to check it out. As I mentioned, the new character is Xilonen, and you can also expect her appearance in the Archon Quest. On top of that, there will be her story quest as well. The main event will take place in Sumeru, and it's the Sabzerus Festival. We'll get a free Candace and 1,000 Primogems as usual. There will be 3 sub-events: a treasure chase, an obstacle-related event, and a combat event. New poses will be available from the Imaginarium Theater, this time for Eula, Goru, Kazuha, Candace, Venti, Toma, Navia, and Mika. We'll also see new running effects for Keqing and Zhongli. Additionally, you can expect the return of Li Ben, who will share something new about Snezhnaya. There will be a lot of new quality-of-life improvements, including an Abyss update. Starting with the new phase on October 16th, you'll be able to skip floors 9 and 10 if you've already cleared them before. You can also expect temporary rewards for exploring new locations. For example, you can get an additional 400 Primogems for reaching 80% or higher exploration progress in Natlan. It will also be possible to open 10 artifact boxes at once, and much more. As an F2P player, you can expect around 70 free wishes, which is almost enough to reach Soft Pity. Considering there is no new map, this is a pretty good amount. Lastly, you might have noticed that there's no chibi art on the English poster for the livestream. If you're wondering why, it's because English voice actors are protesting against the use of their voices to train AI without their consent. Their main concern is that companies can take existing recordings and reproduce their voices without permission, which threatens their livelihood. In addition to AI concerns, their list of demands includes reasonable rest periods, time to eat, and moderate pay increases. The strike will continue until an agreement is reached with the companies. Right now, many Hoyoverse trailers on the official channels for Genshin or Honkai are released in Japanese. Game content has not been affected by this yet, as the voices for the game are recorded months in advance. However, the strike could linger, and then it will start affecting future updates. These were all the most important things you can expect to see in a special 5.1 program. What are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis Crystals, visit lootbar.gg. All you need is your UID and server. The link is in the description.